What's up, my friends? This is Coach Jan here at CrossFit Liberate. Got another at-home workout for you, this time for Wednesday, June 17th. This one's called speed dating. So this is a fast-paced interval workout. We've got 2-minute intervals, 5 of them today, and we're gonna buy into some odd object movements with an at-home Cindy. 2 rounds of that, and then you get to go into your odd object movement and try to get as many rounds and reps as possible. So within that 2-minute interval, if that at-home Cindy, those 2 rounds there take you about 1:20, you'll have 40 seconds to score as many reps on your odd object movement. And then your score is gonna be the sum total of all those odd object movements combined across those 5 rounds. All right, getting into our warm-up for speed dating. We're gonna go 25 seconds each, some slow air squats, we'll grab our odd object and hit some Romanian deadlifts. We'll hit 25 seconds of slow air squats again. Back to that odd object for some Russian swings up to eye level. Back to those slow air squats. And then odd object strict press. Then we'll switch to push-ups to down dog, into odd object push press, more push-ups to down dog, really focusing on opening up those shoulders, stretching that posterior. Back to those odd object squats, push-ups to down dog once again. And then we'll finish with some mobility work. We'll hit a pigeon pose plus a lat reach for 1 minute per side. And then a prone chest stretch, 30 seconds per side. With that chest stretch, we're looking to get that arm out perpendicular to the body and then swing the hips out towards that arm. Should feel a nice big stretch through the chest and through the shoulder. All right, let's take a close look at speed dating. So we've got 5 rounds. Each round is a 2-minute AMRAP, and that AMRAP will start with 2 rounds of at-home Cindy. So at-home Cindy is going to be 10 odd object bent over rows, 10 push-ups, and 15 air squats. Once we finish those 2 rounds, we're gonna go into max reps of an odd object movement. You'll get 1 minute of rest in between each round. So for round 1, we'll do odd object power cleans. Round 2, we'll do odd object front squats. Round 3, we'll do odd object hang squat cleans. Round 4, odd object power clean and jerks. And then round 5, odd object clusters. Again, your score is gonna be the sum total of your 5 rounds of reps on the odd object. So that at-home Cindy is simply a buy-in to getting into that odd object and scoring reps on that movement. So looking at at-home Cindy, we have short windows to operate within, so this buy-in is designed to be fast and unbroken. Make sure we have enough time for those odd object movements. We'll cap these 2 rounds in 1:30. This gives you at least 30 seconds to work on the odd object reps. You'll want to adjust the numbers or movement variations as needed to accomplish this, with the push-ups likely presenting the biggest challenge. 3-6-9 will be a popular rep adjustment here, especially if those push-ups are going to present a challenge for you. You can also even reduce rounds or simply complete 1 round of at-home Cindy instead of 2. For the odd object movements, there won't be a lot of time to work through reps on the odd object, so weight selection is important. Choose a moderate weight that allows you to move for the majority of the time remaining. This time frame will likely be between 30 and 60 seconds. You'll want to use 1 weight for all 5 movements. What we suggest is that you choose the weight based off the more difficult movements of rounds 3 through 5. If you're on the fence, lighter weights are generally a better choice as they'll keep you moving and moving safely. And then as always, further movement subs and options are in the video description below. All right, focus for our movement today. With at-home Cindy, let's think about the eyes. On our 3 movements here, let's focus on maintaining a neutral gaze. Where the eyes go, the rest of the body tends to follow. When we look to the ground in the air squat, we're more likely to drop the chest and pull ourselves out of a good position. Keeping the eyes forward will be a conscious effort today in this movement. Find a spot across the room to focus on. This goes for the row as well. When the eyes look too far up, we tend to overextend the back, and when the eyes look down, we round the back. Like the air squat, find a spot across the room to focus on. And finally, in the push-ups, we want to look straight down at the ground. When the eyes and chin rise, we're more likely to drop the hips to the floor and overextend the low back. Keep the head and eyes neutral to maintain a straight line from head to toe. Now, on your odd object movements, let's think about the upper back. You'll want to have a nice, strong upper back position here. You can maintain this position by having a proud chest with the shoulders down and back. This rigid position will benefit you in each movement. In each movement that involves cleaning the weight, a strong upper back position allows the weights to sit higher on the body. The arms shorten in this position, meaning we won't have to pull the weight as high. In the movements that involve the front rack, a strong upper back and proud chest gives the object a nice platform to rest on. The supported portion allows for better balance and control of these odd objects. No matter which of the 5 movements you're on, prevent rounding forward by focusing on a good upper back position. Alright, so some strategy advice for this one. So with the at-home Cindy component of this workout, time is of the essence. This part is not scored, so it's really just a buy-in for the scored portion of the workout. So I really want you to move with a purpose and get done with these movements so that you can get to that scored portion. And then with these 3 movements paired together, you don't have a lot of interference between the muscle groups, so try to push for big unbroken sets. So then once you get to that odd object, some of the strategy here depends on how much time you have left. So for example, if you only have about 30 seconds on that odd object, I'd urge you to try to hit 1 big unbroken set working the whole time. If you get to that odd object and you have about a minute left, you might be okay throwing in 1 or 2 really quick breaks. Either way, whatever you do, if you do have to take a break, make sure it's really, really short because you have rest coming at the end of the interval. All right, y'all, make sure you get after this thing. Remember, one of the goals with CrossFit is intensity. So really bring that today when you get after this workout. Make sure you post those scores in SugarWOD so we can track your progress over time. And then if you're planning on coming back to the gym, can't wait to see you real soon.